Hi everyone, and welcome back to Wrath of the Righteous Through the Ashes DLC. We've got this Zombie Warlord over here, but I think we're going to have to go rest first. Or we can go and fight these. But either way, I'm not doing him. Putting debuffs.
This way.
There's those zombies and brigands up here, isn't there?
Wherever my legs.
That's where he is, up here. Unfortunately, we can't get past him at the moment. I thought there was zombies here. Maybe it's further up.
Oh, shadows.
Might be here.
Praise.
Yeah.
I'll take care of it.
Okay, everybody's unranged,
My
yeah?
skills are obsolete.
Crave for adventure.
I can pull
This
them.
will be quick.
No, pull them all. Not you. Go after Alchemist. No, get instant one shot instead. What are you doing back here? You're out of bombs. Okay.
Mere flesh wound.
Not dead.
I'll stop you. Oh, I see.
Get a little bit. I don't know how I can pull those zombies without attacking those. Vice versa. Either way, let's go and rest. Bit of screen flash there, don't know what's going on. Surprised the rest of the people aren't here. Oh, they are. Okay. Anything to say? World's gone mad. People are murdered in the theatre. The dead are preying upon the living in the graveyard. When does time end? Tell me about yourself. First violin, how you feeling? It's bearable. Okay. Let's make camp. Oh, alright, got to click on it. What can do alchemy? Can't do that. Injury. But then again, he's pretty crap. Can't do anything anyway, so do hearty meal. Movement speed? No. Hearty meal. If I find somebody could cure their wounds, then with NI in our party, we'd be invincible. Been inspired. Please let me play for you. The gods that worshipped. set people's spell books up. I didn't check. Holy Litany, 25 minutes. Plus 1 to attack and damage rolls. Okay. I did. And you can give a shield to people as well. Okay. Half an hour.
This way.
My skills are absolute. Don't hold back!
Bit further
Be
away.
careful, everyone. Attack.
Maybe we should fall back a bit.
Aim carefully.
Yeah, keep that. I can't save during combat. Where's my wounds on a rope? There's anything up here?
Legs carry me.
I've survived worse.
And we'll get that alchemist.
Strike!
He's down.
You're going down!
Wow, one hit.
Could this happen?
Forwards. Burn. Slice. Behead.
Okay. Decent armor and weapons. And some acid flasks and stuff. They're pretty cool after all.
Forwards. No backwards. Backwards.
I'll take care of it.
Lay on hands for yourself. 3, 3, 6, 5.
Trail me.
That's where that guy is, so... Oh, did we talk to Granny? I don't think we found the thingy yet, though, have we? Bait of her people. Hospital? Well, it was. Well, I wonder what's flickering when we go up to this level. Where is she and I? Okay. Let's reload. While I go through all that again. Could it be the same amount of loading? But they have to go all the way up and down.
This way.
Actually, let's see if there's any cool equipment we've picked up now. What's your short sword? Drop. Your dagger? Drop. Composite longbow. That's nice. So. +7. So the heavy crossbow can go to someone else. And you've got a short sword. Can't use long swords, okay. You can. You've got a heavy crossbow. +5. The club. You got the great sword +8 and a longbow +4. Still +4, but more damage with that. Okay. Masterwork greatsword. You have +5 on the longbow. Masterwork club. That's to you because you get +5. No, you don't get +4. Maybe it doesn't take the strength into consideration or something. Or that takes dex. It's martial. I don't know. And you have light crossbow. And that. Okay, we're still medium. Light armors. Hide. Okay. You've got the chainmail. You can't wear hide. You can't wear hide. I don't want to wear hide. Oh, drop all those. Heavy shield. One person who might use it is you. But you're going two-handed. Scale man is 5. That's what you're wearing. You can wear this. 3. Studded leather. Chainmail. Okay. Daggers.
Wherever my legs carry me.
Right, Sindri, let's try you again. Let's pause here. Buff up Sindri.
We'll save everyone, no doubt about it.
Weapons, spells, poisons. The art of killing is so diverse these days. A shame one life is not enough to master them all.
Remove fear.
Adayan.
I could do that on him. But do make it harder for him to hit or easier for us to hit him. It lasts for 3 plus his wisdom modifier, so 6 rounds. Alright.
What are we doing now?
Yeah, that's good. The Sindri went over there and the guy just came over and one-shot him, didn't he, before?
Shall we move? We shall move!
And you've got that on?
We must act.
We should prepare.
The old Sindri, I guess.
Adayana.
And
Adayana.
it's only 1 minute.
The dead crusader is still there. So what's our plan? Then speak.
Got it. I will not fail you. Stay here and watch. Once he starts going from dead man to snowman, barge in and hit him with all you've got. Whack!
I'm gonna give them the chills.
Let me handle them.
Don't hold back!
Now you go in with that. Sindri. Yeah, hit him with that.
Go!
But he fell over. Staggered. $26.
I just need to catch my breath.
Strike!
Well, I didn't want to do anything.
Could this happen?
It's just one shot on everybody.
Could this happen?
My mistake.
No, we did.
What lies beyond?
No damage. Did absolutely no damage to him at all. He gets plus 19 to attacks. It's got armor class of 24. I've got to take that down somehow.
I am never
We can
wrong.
evil eye him.
The road awaits.
Do that for you.
I serve the Crusades, strange as it sounds.
Hideous laughter, maybe. He's undead. He's immune to it.
We should move.
It's time to act! It's time to act!
You're not
had
half
a-
bad.
Weakness then, maybe it's automatic. Well, maybe let's try the other one then.
The dead Crusader is still there. So what's our plan? Then speak. Good.
Burn! Slice! Behead!
No, don't come over here. I'm dead.
I wonder what lies beyond.
He just ignores everybody. Maybe go forward with the leopard first to trigger it. This might be a whole half hour of me doing this.
The dead Crusader is still... Then speak. Good.
This will be quick!
Who's he going after? Me.
I just need to catch my breath.
Now, Shami. Get out of the way. Paladin. Hit
Don't
it.
hold back!
The one who had shield was you. Oh, sorry, priest was you, wasn't it? It's on half. You stop running in on half health. Hooray! There's Rekarth. It's done. Rest in peace, you valiant carcass. He was stunned for a lot longer than any prison was. Icy prison. Masterwork greatsword. Full plate. And 1100.
This
So you, full plate. Extra +3. And the Masterwork greatsword. You already have. So, save. Right, I'm going to pause the game, level people up, come back in a second, have a quick run through. See you soon. Okay,
we should prepare.
I leveled people up.
I crave for adventure.
Okay, a level 3 kineticist. I took improved initiative and pushing and fusion to knock them back. Possibly knock them over from Bullrush. What Bullrush does. It's not here. And now I've got elemental overflow. Every level of burn gives you +1 for every 3 to hit for every 3 levels. In addition, she receives a bonus on attack rolls with kinetic blast equal to the total number of burns she currently has, to a maximum of +1 for every 3 levels. So get 1 burn, she'll have +1. She also receives a bonus on damage rolls with a kinetic blast equal to double the bonus on attack rolls. You have +2 damage and +1 to hit with 1 burn. The Alchemist took sight shot. A lot of people took that, to be honest. Extra bombs. Paladin took dazzling display, plus persuasion to make them intimidated. Might be really useful. Aura of courage. Paladin's immune to fear. Everyone else gets +4. And with the fear thing we have as well, might also help. Mercy fatigued, going to lay on hands to get rid of fatigued. Divine health. Mutable diseases. You took precise shot as well. Got nothing else. Sindri took great spell focus, conjuration. Extra magic missile. And I took, as a new spell, mage armor. Really useful. So cast on other people. And Rekarth. I took Outdoory Defender, which is a subclass of fighter. Extra sneak attack damage. Danger sense, that's all that stuff, as usual. Well, no, he doesn't got that yet. That's the weakening one. Yeah, weakening wound. Took rapid shot. He gets dueling sword. I just wanted him to open up his armor. Make extra attack as well. And now he can make an extra shot with his ranged weapon. But -2. So he gets +8, +8, +6. So that'd be good. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Spells. No level 2 spells yet. Shields, you can give everybody shields or I think giving people shields is more useful. Especially the tanks. You don't have spells. You have level 2 spells. I think bull strength might be useful. In fact, it's the only one that can go in there. 1 minute per level. Deadly poison is only 1 person. Bark skin. Coming on. Restoration. I don't think what might be useful here. That's new one. Mortal Terror. I'm trying to think what might be useful in this playthrough or this DLC because I don't know. Not sure. Clean of the bark skin. That's half an hour per cast. Only lasts 1 minute though. Yeah, bark skin. Goes up to +3 at 6th level, but I don't think this first part of the DLC lasts that long. But we'll have to find out. But now we'll have to rest, even though I just have rested.
Wherever my legs carry me.
My skills are absolute.
The road awaits.
What's this? Pushing infusion, okay. Running this out of time. That's 10 minutes gone already on that.
We can't just sit here doing nothing.
Okay.
Forwards. No, backwards. Backwards.
Hang on. All the survivors. Making it through. Leave the graveyard. No. Have to cleanse him and some tombs to walk.
Out of sight.
Loot to find.
Trail me.
What's that? Hey lads, get on the double. Someone's rummaging through our stuff.
Be careful, everyone.
Strike!
What are you doing?
Run! This will hurt! One with the shadows.
Now records can use different armors. Maybe he can wear something. Studded leather. No hide. His dex is 4, so that'll be cool. Excuse me. You can wear this as well. 3 max dex though, not worth it. And he can use shields as well. 21 for that. If he needs to, he can go into you can go to tank if he needs to. Deflection. Doesn't work with the shield though, does it? It does. Okay. Hey. We'll be back to that. Drop that. It's good to have reach, I guess. So it's +9 with that and +5 with that.
One with the shadows.
Here lies a remnant Ironbeard who gave his life for the Queen and Mendev, but promised to return in the true hour of need. Going to the Crusader land area. Rooms. Why am I doing that?
I did it.
Grave robber archers.
For me there, I wonder.
The archer and the grave robber.
Let's kick their backsides!
Conjurer.
Attack!
What are you doing with that, Charles?
No contest.
And that guy just ran straight up the middle. Got my head back off. On melee.
Please focus.
We'll go.
Hey ya!
Who's got the
Let us bide our time.
Oh, I might as well use that. Is the last of that on that? Yes. 7. The highest done yet. Hide armor, longbow, light crossbow. Sharp spike, faster work rate axe. What's the ring of sharp spike? Whenever the wearer of this ring hits an enemy with a ranged attack, the enemy suffers -1 attack rolls for 1 round. Well, that's a no-brainer. Basis of armor +1. Who's not wearing armor? You're not. $16. Charisma, tower shield, model wounds. This charisma's probably you, isn't it? Or is it you? Do you need charisma for something? Maybe spells. No. Wisdom modifier. Which is +3 anyway. Okay. Not charisma. Charisma's you. Or you. Sorcerers. I don't know if sorcerers are charisma based or intelligent. It looks like charisma based. So I could give it to Sindri. So it's 5 or 6. So I'll give it to Sindri. It's 4. 5 or 6, it makes no difference. How about you?
This way.
There's more tombs to go through in here, like that one.
This will be quick.
You are our match. I wonder what lies
Don't hold back!
Aim carefully. My skills exceed yours.
We've got a light shield. Is this it? To the crypt. Oh yeah, that's where we sang. So this is the final bit then.
Wherever my legs carry me.
Master Wizard bought some of my friends. Do you mind if we borrow a certain something? So, he won't mind, he's dead.
I'm out of sight.
It's just an outside person, say. Of course I need to pee. Zombie evoker. Oh, 2 hours left on that. I thought it was only like 28 minutes. 15 minutes. What? How come Cass got 2 hours on that? Not going to complain, but I need to pee. So back in a sec. Babe. We have loot, and a zombie evoker. No, don't. 4.5, 4.6 seconds, I'll just attack.
Strike! Don't hold back!
Very webbed. What if I just... We'll try and grease him? No, don't need to.
We'll save everyone, no doubt about it.
You can't dispel that, can you? Because it's not yours. Well. A dagger. Went away anyway. Well, that didn't last very long. 110 gold. Legend of the Magic Bones. All mages who ever lived acquired arcane ability via the same means, spending years poring over books and toiling in laboratories, studying the mysteries of creation alone, with the help of diligent mentors. On the other hand, the origins of sorcerer's power are beyond counting. From inheriting from extra-planar progenitor to acquiring a conjunction of celestial bodies, there's but one trait that they have in common. All sorcerers wield powers utterly undeserved, not having stirred a finger to obtain the arcane power they might possess. Of course, they take great pride in their ability, fancying it a gift from a higher power, perhaps even a sign of being some kind of chosen one. Such an aptitude is especially prevalent among the barbaric cultures. Take giants, for example. Despite their massive weight of their colossal brains, these creatures despise learnedness and only respect innate magic, relying on superstitions to explain its origins. My attention was drawn to one of the legends as told by the frost giants of old Sarkoris. Oh, I thought it was Sarkosis. It's not Sarkoris. I'm going to mispronounce it all the time. An ancient belief in magic bones. It is impossible to recall it in detail, but after the demonic invasion, frost giant tribes were either exterminated or driven away by the ash giants. But one can still find the ruins of their temples and domiciles inside the Worldwound. Judging by the main statues and bas-reliefs, these tribes believed a certain divine entity had been murdered or sacrificed. Its bones entered the mortal giants, granting them power of ice and cold. According to legend, the bone exits the body of its former owner upon death and seeks a new host, transforming them into a sorcerer. Spellcasters assumed to be the bearers of these bones often rose to prominence as chiefs, sometimes uniting a few families into larger clans for more effective raiding.
Forwards! No backwards, backwards!
On the basics of sin magic. The roots of sin magic are in the 7 virtues laid down by the archmage Zin, sovereign of the Thessalonian Empire. According to his teachings, the virtues, charity, generosity, humility, kindness, love, temperance, and zeal, were gifts from one of the supreme goddesses of the empire, Lysala. Only just and wise rulers would be deemed worthy of receiving these high rewards. Metamorphosis, however, turned the 7 virtues into 7 sins. In Thessalon, the 7 strongest mages and named rune lords have been governors of each part of the vast empire, have grown beyond one human's control. That seems like retconning just to get away with doing whatever you want. happens in all religious texts, even in the real world. Emperor Zins reigned when he died at the hands of his own stewards. When the emperor deposed and a puppet installed as his replacement, these rune lords became true masters of the territories, plotting against each other on warping Zin's tenors. The mages gradually perverted the 7 virtues, while becoming manifestations of the corrupt aspects: greed, lust, pride, gluttony, envy, wrath, and sloth, set into the lands of Thassalon, pushing the empire into the depths of depravity and profligacy, causing it to crumble from the inside. And even though Earthfall brought about the end of the nation, did not put an end to the Rune Lord's misdeeds, for each of them had foreseen the calamity and did all in their power to prevent the death and disaster that destroyed Thassalon. Remove disease. That'll be for our boy there. Shadows of Absalom. Ran Quant peeped through a slit in the window shutter. The visitor was staggering at the porch. Ran had promised himself many centuries ago that he'd never have to deal with the halflings again. But after the case of the clockwork head, even the bleaching is better than some adventures. However, there's something disturbing in the visitor's appearance. Something was wrong. What do you say, Kexi? His assistant sat at the next window with yarn and knitting needles in her hands. Look at his clothes. They're second-hand. He's a hobo. He is, but you're not quite right. Look at his feet. Kexi looked, trying to make out at least something in the faint light of the lantern above the door. For those, he was shackled. Rather than answering, the gnome stepped toward the door. We shall need a doctor. As if to prove his words, the guest faltered and collapsed onto his knees and fell head first onto the doorstep.
Trail me.
I want to know what the case of the clockwork head was now. Protection +1. Okay, you have 1 on, and I'm on 14. Hot wavings. Can wear a cloak. You can wear armor. You're on 17. 20. 20. 16. Guess it's me then. Acid arrow. Extra gold. Ill-gotten gains. You thoroughly looted the graveyard. Oh, okay. The crypt looks undisturbed. It would appear the late mage's walls kept the waters at bay. Did we get the cure then? Fever cure. Skip the graveyard. Get past the giant gelatinous cube. Oh, I'll fight it.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Jesus Christ, I thought we were on the roof then. I thought, what the hell's going on? I'll go that way.
This way.
Where's Brody? Use the scroll to remove disease. Brody found a scroll. I'll save you. Warm light envelops Brody, cries out in surprise, then clutches out at him. Blessed Amade, I could eat a whole cow. Look at the cow. In my mother-in-law's infernal seaweed pie will do. Grabs your hand and grips it tightly on the verge of tears. Thank you, Mom. Won't forget your kindness. Yay. 200 experience points. Got a long way to go yet. So, can't do the thing because I'm not fighting that. 2d6 damage every time it hits you. Or you hit it.
Wherever my legs carry me.
Okay, leave. This is money, I guess. Oh, that's it. I wanted the rusty stuff or stuff that's not worth anything. It's worth one. Oh. Let's drop it somewhere else. Kind of weird demon stuff is that? I guess they're haunting the graveyard now. Overcoming one obstacle after another, a group of desperate survivors made their way through the bleeding Kenabres. Sometimes Rekarth or Sindri were noticed a twisted, lopsided figure following their heels. Unlike the firm creature, it looked like a demon of ice and hoarfrost that quickly vanished as if it had never been there. Okay. The light soon began to dim as smoke filled the air. The road took them straight into the burning ruins of a quarter of vile demons had set ablaze. Hot, crackling air enveloped them. Hearing the dancing flames, the frost creature fled, but Sindri and Rekarth kept looking out for it, not daring to pay attention to anything else. The group was surrounded by burning mansions and humbler homes with doors yawning open. The royal flames rose to a deafening crescendo. This pierced by a desperate scream, someone was trapped amidst the flames and begging for help. Observing the burning ruins, the groups decided to shield themselves, abandon, help, advance. A way to shield yourself. This task. Everyone's. Oh, we got Brody and N.I. now. Okay. Brody, I guess. Brody roamed the street until he found a scarred leg of rotten pork. The scurvy cheered him up. The gravedigger cut out the fat, mixed it with a handful of ash, smeared the hand and face of his companions with foul smell and poultice. According to him, he used a similar ointment to avoid getting burns next to a funeral pyre. You're just wasting yourself, aren't you, though? After observing the burning ruins, the group decided to search, I guess. Yeah. The looting was after Father. She's got it picking things around, didn't she? She was underground anyway. Reflecting upon what she knew, Gravedigger said she knew a place nearby that'd be worth visiting. She needed a strong companion to bring back the whole. No, bear me then, isn't it? Yeah. Same thing here. Long spear rhymer. Okay, nice. They did not return for quite a while, but I remembered that there was a military cache nearby, a well-hidden army made in the case of an unexpected attack on the city. Together, the two of them managed to lift the stone from the road and reveal the cache. The escapees took all of its hidden contents. After observing the burning ruins, the group decided to, I don't know. I don't know. About people. And Inai rushed into the flames as if she were waiting for this. She advanced, not caring for the stinging bites of fire. The healers scorned the pain and danger. She had no other choice but to rescue the unfortunate people in distress. She found the locked door where the voices had been coming from. She just stoned to knock off the latch and rescue a weeping woman and 2 little girls from inside. When she returned to the group, she looked at her 3 charges with quiet satisfaction, as if not noticing the burns covering her skin. They soon became inflamed, the infection had entered her body through the wounds, and I started to succumb to fever. Survivors of the fire thanked the group and vanished among the ruins. The miraculous rescue of the poor family seemed to have granted new strength and purpose to the escapees. It's a sign that they could change something and save someone no matter how desperate the situation. The darkness of despair fled their hearts under the assault of the scalding flames. Probably not the right person for that then. Advance. Thanks to the taken, the group managed to traverse the rooms without succumbing to agonizing heat, choking smoke. The fire was left behind, and escapees entered what had once been one of the city's quarters that was now reduced to a mess of rubble and timber. Demon Lord Descari sighed to split the ground wide open, breaking down buildings in some places, destabilizing the pavement in others. A single misstep could send the careless traveller tumbling to their death. There were demons here. As the party advanced, they found corpses of crusaders who had fought to hold the line here until their final breath. The sounds of slaughter were getting close, punctuated by screams and bloody squelches. Terror and the icy chill of the grave seemed to radiate from the open doorway of a nearby cellar. The way forward was uncertain. The way back was barred with rising flames. Langrat lifted a violin from his pack tenderly, as if caressing his beloved, and sat on the stones. He meekly asked if anyone would like him to play something. Yeah. Music flowed from under the Langrat's bow. It was an ode to the rose of the borderland. The profound melody rang with sadness for the dead world. It lamented the friends who were gone, but also spoke of hope and resilience, courage in the face of danger and a stubborn passion for life. While he played, the survivors seemed to stand a little straighter, and the rioters lit with defiance. This was not the end, not just yet. Inai sat down in the road on the ruined wall to have a short rest, and shot a venomous look at companions. Dead men walking, that's who we are, she blurted out. And there was something chilling in her words, something sincere, incontrovertible. No one dared to object. Her words were echoed in every survivor's heart. Decided to look through the ruins, I guess. Said Inai. Inai traversed the dangerous ruin, following her intuition. From the house where she helped the woman in labour 2 years before, to the house of an elderly veteran who needed ointments every few weeks, and from there onto the hovel where the children with measles lived. The courtyard, that was the usual haunt of the local paupers who suffered aches and fever from the old pavement stones. And so the wise woman crossed the treacherous quarter entirely unharmed, guided by the trail of her good deeds and people she had healed. Nice. Don't know, berry, maybe? Let's get, berry. The miller obviously knew little about religion or funeral rites, but he took the task seriously. After placing the bodies side by side, the big man piled stone to stone on top, saying, "Bear the weight, they should keep the ghouls away." And he succeeded. When everything was over, Bemir froze indecisively, then started mumbling a prayer. The miller stumbled over his words at times, but managed to recall the prayer in full, which made him a little proud of himself. Don't want to make camp, do we? No. Explore the terrifying cellar. An icy wind blew from the open cellar, and one could almost hear the voices releasing susurration. Something terrible had happened in this place. Do not take the escapees long to figure out what. Somebody had erected an altar inside the cellar, a 5-pointed star of cold stone, stained with dried blood and decorated with black candles. The shrine belonged to the cultists of Baphomet, the despicable Templars of the Ivory Labyrinth. When did they build it? How long had this fane been here, right under the Crusaders' not so watchful eyes? Somebody had to go to the cellar. Survivors decided to send Brody. Brody muttered a prayer to Radiant Iomade and fiercely walked into the cellar. It seemed that the demon's dark magic held no fear of this elderly man who stared death in the face every day. Frowning, he examined the stone altar, and a single swipe of his shovel knocked over the black candles, bloody remains and bones. He hit the stone with the shovel again and again until the black star shattered under the gravedigger's stubborn assault. He collected the cultist's unholy relics in a bag and went outside, his eyes hard and resolute. Dinosaur bone and diamond dust are for limit to high-level spells. And then we decided we don't make camp. And move on. Having discovered a safe route, survivors moved through the ruins with confidence, avoiding treacherous stones underfoot and unsound walls looming overhead. These precautions helped them avoid many of the quarter's perils. At last, the perilous quarter where every step that threatened escapees with death was left behind. There were human voices ahead, quiet and weary, which meant they did not belong to the bio-cultists. Had their difficult journey at last come to an end with bandits. This is one long ass episode. Welcome to the Rich Quarter. Not too long ago, the guards here would given Riff, you and me the boot. With a grim chuckle, Mekoth looks at the destruction all around you. Now they've got big problems. We can stroll down the boulevard, do some window shop, and have some coffee. And we're the cream of the crop. Rather, we should be getting very close to town hall now. I must absolutely deliver my report. My hospital. That's right around the corner. Don't dawdle. Don't see if everyone's in one piece. Remir leans over to you in confidence, continues in a low voice. I've heard there's an Inquisitor's post around here somewhere. I don't really want to meet them. It's not like I'm guilty of anything, it's just they're scary people. It's not interrogating you. One thing leads to another, and all of a sudden they're stringing you up over a bonfire. If they show up, could you hide them from me, please? I'd be much obliged. What can we expect from this quarter? It used to be very pretty in here, and fun too. Ladies with their gallant escorts, all kinds of shops. Music la-di-da-di-da-di-da. I mean, not so much anymore. Yep, they're playing different sort of music here now. Can you hear it? The screams, the racket, the ringing. We're heading right into the thick of the street fighting. If we're lucky, we'll meet friends. If we're not, we're between a rock and a hard place. How do we get out? Normally I could find my way through here blindfolded, but now we have to improvise. The key is to keep our eyes peeled, stay away from demons, avoid getting mixed up in fights if we can help it. This district is chock full of walls and watchtowers and such. I've always wanted to see what's inside them. I swear my broken glasses and the monocle I'm going to get someday to replace them. That now is the best time to take a peek. You see. Go on, there has to be a way out of here somewhere. And if there isn't, we'll make one ourselves. Nice. Permanent bless. Was holy litany. Downtrodden. Permanently shaken. I have to take a rest. You're not though. So slowly getting up there. And thanks for watching, everyone. Next episode, well, this looks like a big area. Lots to explore and things to do. So I hope to see you then. Till then, bye for now.